Sat Shri Akal ji ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ. My name is Amandeep Singh Sandhu and today I have Jia sitting in front of me and I'm going to conduct a mock speaking test of her as she wants to appear for her IELTS exam next week. So without wasting any time, let's begin. Hello Jia, how are
Hello,
you?
sir. I'm fine. You say.
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Alright Jia, as you already know the pattern of our speaking test, there is going
Yes.
to be some interview questions. After that there is going to be a cue card for which you will get 1 minute to prepare and then you'll have to speak for about 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
And after that I will ask you some questions based on the cue card that you have spoken.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So can we start the speaking test now?
Yes.
Alright. Okay Jia, my first question to you is, could you please introduce yourself?
My first name is Jia. I'm from a very small town named Mudki.
Named Mudki. And where exactly is this town?
It is in the district Firozpur in Punjab.
Alright. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions about your family. Okay?
Sir.
Alright. My first question is, do you have a large family or a small family?
I'm living in a small family. Since my childhood, I have a brother, a sister, and I'm living with my mother and father.
Okay. Can you tell me something about that?
My sister recently cleared her IELTS exam and my brother is studying in a secondary school, while my father is a businessman. He's running his shop in our hometown and my mother is a housewife.
Very good. And how much time do you manage to spend with the members of the family?
Usually I spend evenings with my family, but on Sundays I like to spend my most of time with my father, as I'm very close to him.
Very good. What sorts of things do you like to do together?
There are many things that I like to do with my family, like we love to have dinner on Sundays, and we even like to watch movies when we are free.
Okay. Do you get on well with your family members?
Yes, I'm pretty well with my all family members, but sometimes I got a little bit of rivals with my mother on some cases, as I'm having a very good bond with my sister and brother.
Okay, that's good. Alright, the next topic that I would like to ask questions on is traffic. Is that okay?
Yes.
Alright, my first question is, how do most people travel to work where you live?
As I'm living in a very small village, so people work nearby near to their houses, so they travel sometimes by walking, or they like to travel by their own vehicles.
Okay. Are there any traffic problems in your area?
Yes, there are many traffic problems, like roads are not well constructed and there is an absence of two-way roads, and moreover during festival a lot of congestion took place, and I felt that there is a need of a traffic policeman to control the traffic.
And how do these traffic problems affect you?
Sometimes when I'm visiting to my institute, I face a lot of difficulty because due to a lot of traffic, I got late, and I feel so much irritated.
Okay. And if you were given the chance, how would you reduce the traffic problems in your area?
I will do best of me. I will arrange a traffic man, and I also guide the citizens of our village how to drive well.
Next topic, it's about travel. My first question is, do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I'm very fond of traveling. I usually travel to my nearby places by public transport, but when I was visiting far places, I go on my personal vehicle.
Have you done much traveling so far?
No, actually yes, I have done so much traveling during my schooling, because I was not studying in my own village. I was going to my nearby city, Faridkot, for my secondary school, and at that time I visited through public transport, that is buses, So I think I traveled a lot.
Okay. Do you think it is better to travel alone or with other people?
I like company of my own, so I like to travel alone, because I feel that um, it is very good to enjoy own company.
And where would you like to travel in the future?
As I'm appearing for my IELTS test, and in future I would like to go abroad.
Okay, that is where you're traveling after, huh? Alright, that is the end of our speaking test part 1. Now we are going to move on to the second part of the speaking test,
Yes, sir.
and that is a cue card. Now I will give you a topic, you will read the topic, I'll give you 1 minute to gather all your points or the stories or whatever you want to say, and after the end of that 1 minute you will have to speak for about 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Alright. There you go. That is your topic, and you can do the rough work over here. Okay? And your 1 minute starts now. Your time is up.
Yes. May I start?
Yes, you may.
Well, I was not much familiar with the computers till 2020. Here, I would like to talk about a situation when I faced difficulty in using computers. In my school, we were not taught much to use computers, and when my brother bought a laptop, I faced a lot of trouble in using it. When I opened the laptop, I faced a great difficulty in just turning it off, and my brother started to make fun of me, and he was laughing loudly and saying that you are so big that and you are not uh, much familiar with the computers, and you do not even know how to open it. And at that time I started crying, and my dad came, and he suggested me to join coaching classes for computer, but I rejected his opinion, because I suggested him that I will learn from my sister, as she has done diploma in computers. But at that time she was not at home, and she was visiting our relative's place, and I called her and I told her to please come soon. And after 2 days she came back to my home, to our home, and she taught me computer very well. And my brother was also saying that he will also learn how to deal with computer um, from her. I was feeling very proud because my own sister taught me how to use the laptop, and after a month I learned how to use computer very well.
All right. That was good.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so now we are moving on to the third part of the speaking test. May I have the back, please? Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Okay, now in the third part, I'm going to ask you some questions related to whatever you just spoke, right?
Yes.
So are you ready for the third part?
Yes.
Okay. So my first question is, and it's an easy one, do you use any gadgets on a daily basis?
Yes, I use mobile phone on my daily basis, as I study from it, and whenever I need help I use Google to learn many things and to search anything.
Okay. How much time do you spend using a computer at work or at home?
I usually I don't spend much time on laptop because I don't like to use it. I think I have used a month back when I was preparing a logo for my shop.
All right. And how did it go? Did you end up preparing a logo?
Yes, it was a bit difficult to prepare a logo, but after a lot of hard work, I prepared a good logo. Not that pretty much good, but it was.
Okay. All right. And my next question is, has the internet made your job or studies easier? Well, of course, you're not working at the time, so the question remains, has the internet made your studies easier?
Yes, I can say that it is the best thing that happened to mankind, as in the COVID time, all the schools and big institutes were closed, so the computers were the only thing that helped us. At that time our school and other schools organized online classes to help the students.
Okay. Have you ever bought anything online?
Yes, when I was about 12 years old, I bought a dress because I found him very beautiful. But at that time, but when it arrived to my home, I just checked its material, but it was not good enough, and I think it was not a good experience while shopping online.
Okay. And my last question to you is, are there any negative things about the internet?
Yes, there are a lot of negative things about the internet, because while searching something upon the internet, there are many bad contents that lie on the internet that can affect the children badly, and there are many ads like about games, and that pressurize the children to indulge themselves in games and wrong activities.
Okay. Well, Gia, thank you so much. That is the end of your speaking test, and you did pretty well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.